welcome back to another video. My name is Riley, and today's video we will be playing in the Champions League group stage. First match will be against Dynamo Kyiv, and then I will play the Burnley game off screen, and then we will show the second game against Basakeshir, which is a team based out of Istanbul, Turkey. So let's get to it. Since the last video, not much has changed. We played the last match, and now we're going to get into it with Dynamo Kyiv. I'm going to have a little bit of a rotation, just with the amount of games coming up. I'm going to start Dean Henderson in goal. De Gea definitely had a better game last video, but I'm going to get Dean Henderson another try. I'm curious to see what he can do, and so far he has been quite effective. We're gonna, like I said, a rotated side. We'll have Luke Shaw as our left back, and then we'll have, for the first time, Axel Tuanzebe as our one center back, and partnered with him will be Eric Bailly. Just to give Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof a little bit of a break. And at right back, we will also start Brandon Williams. And then going into the midfield, Scott McTominay will get the start, and beside him will be Fred in the deep lying playmaker role. Up top will be, let's play Guan Mata up top. And we'll have Maxi Gomez as our starting striker, and we'll play him in the, it's supposed to be a target man. I don't usually play with a target man myself, so no, we're going to go with the pressing forward. And on the left wing, we will go with, on the right wing, we will stay with Mason Greenwood, that is a for sure. And then on the left wing, we will leave it with Marcus Rashford, just to get him some more minutes as well. He doesn't really need them, but we don't really have extra people to play on that left wing right now. Martial could play there, but other than that, everyone else is a starter. We have Matic, which will probably he'll probably come on at some point. Igalo is not 100%, but he could always come in later in the game. Cavani, again, they're pretty much just strikers themselves. So we'll go with this side. Marcus Rashford take the armband. That sounds good. Teams are warming up. All right, first Champions League game. Rotating is obviously a good thing, but I've had it happen before where I underestimate the side in which I am playing. Dynamo Kyiv should be a cakewalk for us, but you never know, especially in football and especially in Football Manager. So we'll give it our best shot here. We'll go with a positive mentality to start, and we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to try pronouncing most of the players' names on the opposing team. My Ukrainian is non-existent, and as most of the players seem to be Ukrainian or from Eastern European countries, I probably will not try to butcher and disrespect their names in that way. So, alright, so not much has happened so far. Kiev's been maintaining the ball. Marcus Rashford steals it away, and he's going up the middle. He's supposed to be on the left wing, but somehow he ended up on the right. And Maxi Gomez, he's almost able to head it in from the pass from Brandon Williams. So it looks like we've had 4 shots. They haven't had any. They have no XG at this point, so that's a promising sign. It'd be nice if our rotated side could easily do with these Champions League teams. Obviously, Sevilla is going to cause a little bit more of a stir, but when it comes to the games today with, there we go, Scott McTominay. Easy goal from range, not very fast. There's not a lot of pace on that ball, but it's just caught the keeper off guard. Got to see where that even came from. I think Luke Shaw passed it back across to Fred to McTominay, and McTominay just, with the first touch, just shoots it in with his left foot. So, great goal. Love to see that. So, let's keep that going. 10 minutes in, and it's 1-0. Like I was saying, the game against Dynamo Kyiv and Basakeshir I should be able to get by with just playing the rotated side. Players that usually aren't going to get a lot of game time, like Juan Mata and, let's be honest, not a lot of depth here, but like Brandon Williams, even Luke Shaw, because Alex Telles has been so good. And then Sevilla is going to take a little bit of a change just because Sevilla is a little bit more competitive than these other two teams. For the most part, though, pretty nice grouping for the Champions League. Of course, I'm saying that, and I'll probably get knocked out. I doubt it, but again, jinxing myself. But overall, very favorable for us. We should be able to get to the next round without too much of a hassle. Especially because, well, obviously we want to win the Champions League, but our vision for this season is to get to the quarterfinal. So if we can get through to the knockout round and hopefully have another favorable matchup, then we should be able to get to the quarterfinal without too much of, without too much difficulty. All right, so 15 minutes in, we have 8 shots against their 4. Well, they have no shots on target, but 10 shots, 4 on target, 0.73 xG. So yeah, we are dominating this game. I expected we would, but I didn't expect that we would to this extent. We're not getting the goals, but it's only 20 minutes in, and they haven't even, as far as I can tell, gotten to our half of the field. So the thing is, like, our XG, it's not like it's super high. Like, it's 1.07, and that was a fantastic set piece by Juan Mata. At this point in his career, he is more of a specialist than anything else. He lacks pace, but with his ability to take set pieces and to cross the ball, he's definitely valuable still. Expensive, but valuable. The only thing is his pace. He definitely lacks that. But again, he's like 32 years old, so you can ask for so much, I guess. Luke Shaw to Fred, back to Luke Shaw, and headed out to Fred, McTominay. They bounce it back between themselves. Not sure what's going to happen here. Like I was saying, it seems like we're dominating the stat line, but wow. I have spoken too soon. That was a nice shot by Fred from quite a bit of range as well. Again, didn't look like the ball had a lot of pace, but it didn't seem to matter. It was able to get by the keeper without much hassle. Just the first touch, and bang, Fred gets his first goal of the season. So that is fantastic. Again, our XG is only 1.16, but we are up 3 goals. Juan Mata again from the set piece, and just wide of the right post. If he is able to score that again, then yeah, that would have been something else. But overall, great first half. I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it up. I am going to make a change. It's going to maybe a little bit of change to our tactic as well, mostly because I want to get Marcus Rashford off the field. I do not want him on there anymore. Mostly I don't want to risk injury because he's been so injury prone so far. So we're going to take him off. Oops. What did I just do? Yeah, we're going to take him off and put on Matic, and he will play as the defending. You know what? I want Fred. He can play Muzala a little bit just so we have some width. And I'm going to put Matic as our deep line playmaker. I'll keep everything else the same. We'll put Mason Greenwood up top for now, and Maxi Gomez can stay doing what he is doing. Actually, no, we'll keep him up there. We'll end up taking him and Mason Greenwood off pretty soon, probably, just so I can get Igalo and Cavani on the pitch. And again, don't need to risk injury to Mason Greenwood or Maxi Gomez because, as I said previously, depth is definitely a concern. The downside of getting rid of the deadwood is it doesn't leave you much else in terms of depth or just people on the squad. So Fred and Matic bounce the ball back. Nice little diamond that they have there. Mata to Fred to Matic. They're not doing anything except bouncing it back and forth. We got Shaw out wide, and he just stands there and gets the ball kicked out for a free kick, a throw in. All right, to Nsebi, to Bayi, to McTominay, to Matic, to Fred, and Fred, to Greenwood, to Matic, again, tiki-taka, just a lot of back and forth, building up that pressure, waiting for that perfect opportunity to attack. And Shaw takes his chance, but it goes wide right of the post. Yeah, doesn't hurt to try our shots again. 20-7. It would be nice to have more shots on target. It says a lot about our accuracy, especially when the XG is at 1.45. Not a whole lot there. That's coming off 9 corners too. Looks like they just had a nice shot on net. 0.23 XG. But yeah, we're still very much dominating this game. And I am going to make a change here. I'm going to take off Mason Greenwood and Maxi Gomez. They've both done what I asked them to do, so they are going to have a break now. And we'll get Igalo and Cavani on just to, started the game without actually making my change. There we go. Alright, 15 minutes left in the game. Yeah, our XG is not high, but I guess it doesn't really matter if you're winning. Oh, I totally forgot, because it's a Champions League game. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed 5 subs. I don't really want to put on anyone else at this point. I'm happy with who's on, mostly because I want to leave someone like Fernandez and Pogba off. I don't want to get them more game time if I don't have to. I guess the only person I could potentially put on would be Donny van de Beek. It'd be good to see him get some more minutes in the squad. So Scott McTominay can come off for Van de Beek, and Igalo's right there, takes a shot, but it's easily deflected. And now they have a chance coming on the right wing. Kiko, and there we go. Nothing happens with that. So, perfect. So, we ended up winning 3-0 in our first ever Champions League group game. It looked like Sevilla won their game, so I'm very pleased with your performance. Let's stretch arms, which is kind of a weird thing. I don't really, like, what are you doing? Like, hugging them? Or Basakeshir, and in between this and our last game against Kiev was our match against Burnley. We ended up winning that 4-2 with 2 goals from Mason Greenwood and another 2 from Paul Pogba. The goals that we did allow were definitely the fault of these 2 right here. Just the lack of pace. The opposing striker was just able to get past them without much struggle. So that was unfortunate, but today we have this match. So I'm going to start Dean Henderson at the back again, with Brandon Williams again as right back, and Eric Bailly and Tuan Sebi on the left center back, and Luke Shaw as our left back. Again, we are going to leave McTominay there. We're going to put Fred in as well. Actually, I'm going to replace McTominay with Matic for now. And then up top, as our attacking midfielder, we're going to have Juan Mata. And I'm actually going to have Cavani as our starting striker today. And on the right wing, well, on the left wing, I will have Anthony Martial. And on the right wing, I will leave it as Mason Greenwood. Like I said, he had a fantastic game against Burnley with 2 goals. So another game where he's able to perform would definitely do well for his development and his confidence. So let's get to it. So far we have not done anything, and that's a great opportunity for them, and they scored. That was too easy. Too easy. I want to see the replay. Obviously I saw what Dean Henderson did not do, but how did that happen? Just over the top. That's it. Just over the top of Tuanzebe. Right there. Oh, that was Bailly actually. Eric Bailly. Just over the top of him. So definitely my next target for this team will be to get a center back that has pace, that has good marking. Those are the 2 things I'm looking for. A quick, same thing. Luckily, Tuanzebe was able to stop there, because it looks like Bailly let him by again. It's not a great start to the match. 10 minutes in, we're already down 1-0 against a team that we should destroy, essentially. Matic to Mata, back to Matic, who passes it outside to Luke Shaw, and Cavani with the header right into the arms of the goalkeeper. That was a good chance, that's for sure. Ooh, Basakeshir just jumps us in the... if we were to lose this game. I'm not going to let that happen. Alright, let's get back and actually do something here. First off, we need to... there we go, Eric Bailly trying to redeem himself with a nice little interception. Mason Greenwood, who looks like he's already on a yellow card, is not able to do anything with the ball. Okay. Well, this is not a great start to the game. We have more shots, more targets, and our XG is now just above them. So it looks like we're starting to pick up, but man, that was a slow / bad start to the game. Greenwood over to Fred, Fred to Matic, to Williams. Williams, what are you going to do? To Matic again. I'm going to guess back to Matic. Who's going to go to Fred, and Fred shoots from range and is able to get a corner off of that. Goalkeeper, I think it was going to go over anyways, but the goalkeeper was going to make sure that it was not going to go in no matter what. Greenwood has a chance. He's going to pass it over to Williams. Williams is going to pass it to Bailly. We got Matic there. Matic still has space. Goes to Greenwood. Brandon Williams, I don't know what he's doing, but he needs to get wide. I don't know why he was in so close, but there we go. Now you have a chance. And crosses it to Cavani, and Cavani shoots and just misses, but he was offside anyways, so. Alright, so they haven't had a shot on net since they scored their goal, which is good for us, but man, we are struggling to get the ball in the back of the net. I don't know what it is, whether it's our finishing or what have you, but it is poor. I do not appreciate what we're unable to do. Greenwood, his shot or pass, I don't know what he was trying to do there. I hope it was a pass because the shot would not have gone anywhere. Goes out for a corner. Mata takes it and Bailly, heads it wide of the far post. Looks like they have a set piece right before halftime, and Dean Henderson barely is able to turn it around the post. That was not a great first half of football. I am not impressed. Let's give... I am going to point the finger. Yeah, no one liked that. No one liked the finger point, and no one liked me saying give the fans something to shout about. Whatever. They need to. I'm really going to... don't say no pressure. Demand more. Right off the bat. We demand more. Williams throws it to Mata. Mata back to Matic. Cavani, and Cavani gets it in with a nice header. His first goal of the season and his first goal in a United shirt. Great timing. We should never have been down for 45 minutes, but at least we have now tied it up. So let's get another one, because Eric Bailly with the ball to Fred. Martial's taking it. He's taking all the way to the right side. Oh, he's found a way up in the middle, and he shoots it wide of the post. I don't get it. Work ball into box. That doesn't mean shoot from way out here. Ugh, especially when you don't have a shot. Alright, Fred again. Fred has played very well. Pretty much the only players that have not are our center backs. Our center back's been bad. Dean Henderson has been, besides like that one goal, he's been decent. But our center backs have been bad. Eric Bailly is, Eric Bailly, I guess. But Fred's has been really impressive. I'm happy with his performance. He probably should get more first team appearances, but for the moment he'll get more rotation in these group stages. That's the thing. It's great being in the Europa League or the Champions League especially, but man, this part of the season has so many matches and they're so close together because of the group stages. And then you got the Carabao, which thankfully I didn't care about at all, as you can see. Leicester kicking us out of that early, so that frees up one game at least. But the group stages of this and the Premier League, it's a lot of matches, very close together, days apart. And if we continue, then we'll have knockout stages, we'll have the FA Cup. It gets busy, so having more Martial just wider than your post. Having more squad depth would be beneficial for that reason, just so we have the manpower to play, essentially. Alright, Martial to Fred, Fred to Mata, Mata goes to Luke Shaw has Martial there if he wants, but instead he draws a foul. What's going to happen? Yellow card? Oh, goes straight to red. Wow. And that was not expected. I didn't really get a good look at the foul apparently, but wow. Right to a red. I will take it though. Alright, so Mason Greenwood is, well, he's on a yellow, tired, and he hasn't played that great. So we're going to switch it up and put Juan Mata out wide. We're going to make him an inverted winger, not the inside forward. And for our attacker, we will have Donny van de Beek up top. Like I said, I don't want to put Fernandez. He's too vital to our game. Same with Paul Pogba. I don't want them to play now if I can avoid it. Because again, we have Scott McTominay that could go in our regular first team if Donny van de Beek is not fit. So Fernandez and Pogba are players, especially Fernandez, that we don't have a decent replacement for, so I'd rather not put him in. Sure, always press. So we're coming kind of down to the wire here. Let's make a change. Alex Tellez, you can go on. Ed Cavani scored a goal, but he's not as great as I was hoping he would be right now. So anyways, let's go Maxi Gomez as an advanced forward. I really want to take care of Bailly off. I can't deal with that anymore. So we'll take him off, and we're not going to put him as a cover man. Alright, let's go with that for now. See how those changes do. I could always bring... I'm fine with the midfield though. Fred and Matic have played very well. Ugh, how are we down though? Let's demand more. Martial at wide. Could put Rashford on for him. Let's do that. Thing is, we have so many subs, it's like, don't need all that. Maxi Gomez is offside. Of course he is. Fred. No. That's all my subs anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That's fine. That is fine. Alright, Mata to Matic to Van de Beek to Williams out wide. If you could cross it, that'd be great. To Matic. You got lots of people in the box. Van de Beek shoots. Mata shoots. Rashford with the ball. There we go. Alex Tellez back to Rashford. He's offside there. And the amount of offsides we get in this game. I don't know what our deal is. Alright, we gotta do something. Gotta score here. Come on, Matic. Get the ball. I don't know what kind of throw that was from Williams. Yeah. We have depth issues. That is clear. Because Williams, he needs more game time, but it's like I don't really want him to be playing using my game time. Alex Tellez crosses it over. Matic got a shot. Nope, it's going to go back to Williams. Okay. I feel like he could have had a nice first touch shot there, but I'm sure his finishing and his first touch is not sublime, to say the least. Can't shout anything yet. Let's demand more one more time. People like Matic and Maguire are pressured by that. Of course you're pressured. You should be winning this. Like, I don't know what you're expecting. You should be winning. There we go. Rashford. It's going to be offside. Yeah, gold. I've never had them check a gold review and then, yeah, I've never had them show that and say, oh, it actually was a goal. It's always if pushing another player, whatever. That is, yeah, it's whatever. I don't agree. I didn't see the replay, but I don't like it. Yeah, we should have been winning that. You guys all seem motivated? That is great. Well, you should have won. Alright. That is disappointing. I'm confident we can beat Sevilla. We'll play a stronger side, not a rotational side. And I'm still confident that we'll move on because Basakeshir and Kiev are not dominant or strong sides at all. But still, I would like to have won that game. Still. But anyways, I'm going to leave that video here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, I appreciate it. I'm going to play the Southampton game off camera, and then I will show you the away game against Sevilla, and then I will show you the away game against Tottenham. So thank you very much for watching today. If you enjoyed that video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next one.